Hey there, how's it going today? So you've just been posted to CFB Shilo and you're not wanting to live on base, but you're curious what communities are all around for living options. So today we're going to talk about the 3 most common options, but first let's go to our favorite locally owned coffee shop right here at the Canex, Forbidden Flavors, and grab a coffee. Okay, perfect. Now that we got some amazing coffee, we can talk about different locations that you can live if you don't want to be directly on base. Hi, I'm Ryan Shields with the Shields Group at Royal LePage Martin Liberty Realty in Brandon, Manitoba. So the 3 most common places people like to live if they're not directly on base right here in Shilo is Carberry, Wawanesa, and of course Brandon. So let's go take a walk and we can discuss what these 3 communities have to offer. So we got to look at amenities and location. That is the most crucial thing to think about when we're talking about moving to a new base. So like I said, there's 3 most common areas. We got Brandon, we got Wawanesa, and we got Carberry. So let's talk about Brandon first. It is the biggest center around here. It is 28 kilometers straight west from the base, and there's 52,000 people that live in Brandon. So some of the amenities that Brandon has, it has everything you can think of. There's all your big box stores. It's got lots of activities for kids, from minor hockey to gymnastics to dance to equestrian horse riding. So you love watching really good hockey? Brandon is home to the WHL's Brandon Wheat Kings. Now that we have an airport that's flying 1 flight a day to Brandon, there's easy access in and out. It's right along the number 1 highway, so it's about a 25-minute drive out to base here. The next most common community that people tend to live in if they're not directly on base and they're not in Brandon is Wawanesa. Wawanesa is by far the smallest community. It is 26 kilometers directly south of base on number 340 highway. Like I said, it's the smallest. It's only got about 650 people that live in the community itself. A great majority of those are military members that do come back and forth every day to the base. Being a smaller community, there's not quite as many amenities. There is a small grocery store. They do have a rink. They have a great outdoor pool. I know a lot of people day trip out to Wawanesa for their outdoor pool. There is the one school in Wawanesa as well. But yeah, there's not quite as many amenities as there is in Brandon. And Carberry is the 3rd most common place. So if you're not living on base, we're not living in Brandon or Wawanesa, Carberry tends to be that 3rd option for people. It is roughly about 42 kilometers straight east on the number 1 highway of the base here. So it's the farthest way from base. It's about 1,800 people that live in Carberry itself. Again, it's a smaller community with a grocery store. It's got a nice outdoor pool again, and an indoor rink. So there is a lot of cool little amenities there, but again, it's that smaller community feel that you're not going to get in Brandon. So Brandon is the closest, it's the biggest, and it seems to be the most popular if you're not living directly on base. So any questions about where you want to be or some of the more specifics on the amenities, give me a shout. Ryan Shields at the Shields Group at Royal LePage Martin Liberty Realty.